Hi, I'm Lea Bayles. In the past several years, I have been absolutely captivated by the power of midlife love to change our lives and our world. Every stage of life has its own unique set of challenges and opportunities. As a life coach in the midst of midlife myself, I'm particularly fascinated by the unique set of opportunities and challenges offered to us at midlife. If you're in midlife now, you may be experiencing challenges such as empty nest, chaotic hormones, job change, maybe even divorce and loss of loved ones. You also at midlife have special opportunities. You have the gifts of wisdom, experience, perspectives, practices cultivated over your life, as well as a vitality and a zestiness. You may well find at midlife that you have more freedom of time and choice than ever in your life. Love is the alchemical force that combines your challenges and your opportunities into gold. Our world today vitally needs the unique and potent gifts of people at midlife who activate their power of love. In my own life, I began to experience the transformational power of love right around the time I turned 50. The 2 years before that was a time of enormous change and upheaval in my life. I quit my corporate wellness job and was divorced after 25 years of marriage, and then moved back in with my former husband to care for him in the final stages of his battle with terminal cancer. When my husband and I were divorcing, we made the commitment to open to an expanded love, a love bigger than our personal love, so that we could continue to honor the deep soul connection with each other that we still felt, and so that we could lovingly co-parent our children. In that period of time, my heart just seemed to crack open over and over and over, and in remembering our commitment to that bigger love, my heart was able to receive guidance and support and wisdom far beyond anything I personally understood. Just a few months after their dad died, my twin daughters started college and left home to move to other states, and my oldest daughter and her husband moved across the country for a job assignment. I was suddenly living in a very empty house. I spent a lot of time just being, sitting on my deck, listening to the wind in the trees and walking in the forest, just feeling the layers and layers of emotion. And through those feelings of sadness and grief and loss, I gradually began to feel something new bubbling up. There was a bubbling up of a creative power. The substance of this creative power was love. It was a strong, vibrant, tangible love. It was a love that began to nourish my whole being and began to regenerate me. This love was very soothing, and it was also compelling. It helped me realize that I had been very wrong about what it meant to turn 50. You see, I had imagined for years that 50 was like a doorway to a downward slide toward the end of life. And I began to realize it was a doorway to an upward expansion of bright possibilities and new beginnings. I had more time at that point in my life, more freedom of time and choice and energy than ever before in my life. I began to hear in my dreams and in my meditations insistent questions. I began to hear, what will you do with this power of love? What would you love to create in your life now? This power of love became my greatest medicine and my greatest ally. I began passionately exploring ways to actively tap into that tangible presence of the power of love for myself and my clients and my students as a source of midlife creativity and healing and transformation. This presence of the power of love is available to you in every moment. You at midlife are perfectly suited to awaken what philosopher Teilhard de Chardin described as the rising of a new form of psychic energy in which the very depth of love within you is combined with what is most essential in the flowing of the cosmic stream. It is love. The power of midlife love is ready for you to acknowledge and awaken it as a life-changing, world-changing force. What are the opportunities in front of you right now that weren't there 10 years ago and may well not be there 10 years from now? How can your power of love help you make the most of those opportunities? Perhaps you will be inspired, as I am, by stories of people around the world who at midlife are guided by love. The woman who sold her successful bookkeeping business to follow her passion for art, studied painting, and now paints daily in delight. The corporate executive who realized his wealth was built on lies. He quit his job to tell the truth and to help build a more just world. The couple who, when their children left home, turned their home into a refuge for those in need. The woman from Africa who, by planting a tree at age 36, because she loved trees, began a worldwide tree planting movement and was awarded the Nobel Prize at age 64. Our world today vitally needs your unique and potent gifts. What do you want to create with the power of your midlife love?